Hi, welcome to Trader Compass Technical Analysis Learning Program. Uh, in last session, we discussed about moving averages, what is moving average, how to use them, what is golden crossover, what is death crossover, why do we use stop loss on close base, and what is the best way to use moving averages, and how they can make us fail in live market. All these points we discussed on yesterday's session, previous session. uh, in our syllabus we spoke about the risk reward and its importance, risk management, support resistance, and supply demands, of course it's pending, and then trend lines, channels, now moving averages. So let's go ahead to the next topic. Pivot points. See, I said don't use any indicator. Then why do we need to learn about moving averages, pivot points, and Fibonacci? This RSI. This I'll explain you once RSI session is finished. Okay. So till the time you have patience and please be with me, cooperate with me. Now, in the previous session, we discussed about some example of buying a toy for your kid. So let's take the same example one more time. This session, pivot points. Right. So let's suppose we went to some shopping mall, some toy shop somewhere. 1 second. So let's suppose in the shopping mall, as there is a huge crowd on Saturday, it's a toy shop. I'll come from the starting. It's a toy shop. As it is on Saturday, there is a huge crowd, and the shopkeeper is selling a toy at rupees 1200. And Sunday, as the crowd is more, so they started selling it for 1500. But on Monday, as the crowd is very less, they are selling at lesser price. Tuesday with the same price. See, this is all assumption. Let's suppose this. Okay. Wednesday say around 900. Thursday 1000, and then Friday 1100. Then again same story. Now let's suppose you went with your family, with your kid, and your kid liked one toy, this toy. He wants to buy this toy. Now what you do? You went to the shop and you check the price board. This is how the price is mentioned on the toy, on the list. Now you know that as it is Sunday, you are going to buy this toy at 1500 rupees. So what do? Usually you try to convince your kid so that you can buy the same toy at 800 rupees on the next day, saying that no better, next day I'll bring it. You go to the school, by the time you come back from the school, I'll keep it there, so that you can save some half of the price. If your kid is okay, then it is okay, fine. If your kid is not convinced, then you try to negotiate with the shopkeeper to get a better price. Now what is better price? What is better price? What do you think? 800 is the least price and 1500 is the best price. So our mind says that somewhere around 1100 1200 is it is okay. So you try to buy this this toy in the price range of 1100 to 1200. Now from where this 1100 to 1200 came? So your mind is calculating something based on previous price of high low values, right? The moving average worked with the same principle. It started calculating the average price of candles or sessions based on close price. Okay, now let's suppose if you take the average of all these days, approximately 1050 came. Okay, now this is the price your mind is also saying, somewhere around 1100. So what does that mean? Our mind is, by the childhood itself, or knowingly or unknowingly, it doesn't matter whether you are educated or not educated, you are a layman, you are a financial analyst, you are a research analyst, you are a science background person, you are arts background person, commerce or public administration, it doesn't matter. First of all, basically we are humans and our mind is with a kind of small calculations For this you don't need any more rocket science. It goes with an approximate values, with a kind of figures. See, mind gets attracted towards 99 and 100 rather than 79, 89 or 129. Even if it is 129 also, Sachin Tendulkar is playing on 129 or some cricketer is playing on 105, we don't mind. But if they are playing in 90s, we keep get excited to see whether they can cross that 100 or not, or whether they could able to cross that 50 or not. See, this is the mindset. And if you're coming to the point, stock market is nothing but a machine which goes with emotions. Of course, it is operated by the big bulls, it is manageable by the big fishes, this, that, and all that is true. But at the end of the day, it's a kind of emotion. How you are going to do? So let's deal this topic in the other session. What is a trader psychology, how to control your mind and all, we take it in another way. Now coming back to our point, so the brain says that, or your mind says that, okay, this is the best price based on previous days high low calculations. Now if you come back and apply the same logic to the stock market, in our stock market we have 4 points. There you have only open and high and low, but here we have open, high, low and close. So we have 4 different points, 4 different values for a single price, a single stock, a single toy. So open, high, low, close. Based on these values, from the previous day or from the previous session or from the previous couple of sessions, from the previous week, kind of previous session, we try to make some calculations and bring some values which our mind automatically feels that, okay, this is the better price to buy. See, don't think that a pivot point is an indicator. It is not calculating something. It is calculating and deriving a number which is matching to your mindset, which is matching to the trader's mindset. It is not a number, it is not a mathematical equation, it is a formation of mathematical expression to your mindset, to your expression. Try to understand in the reverse order. There is a number to your mindset, there is a calculation in your mind. That calculation, if I bring it in a format, then that format come and sit in a way which is called as pivot points. Are you trying to understand my point? So this moving average or this what you call pivot points are Fibonacci numbers. These are not mathematical calculations, these are not simple averages, these are the expressions of your mindset which is already there in your blood, in your gene, in your mind. So it is already inculcated in your body, it is there in all humans body. So basically traders are humans, so they follow these numbers automatically. 1333, why it is acting as a strong resistance? If you want to check it up, go and check it up in Reliance, how badly it struggled to cross 1331 or 1333. And squares, cubes, all these numbers, we have some attachment with the numbers. In the same way, pivot points are some kind of calculations which can derive your emotional numbers. Okay, now what is this calculation? Of course you don't need to worry about our pivot points calculation, but still for the knowledge sake I explain it. Either way you don't need to worry about that. Even if you go to any kind of charting system, they are by default providing that. Okay, so you don't need to worry about this, but for a knowledge sake I share you how to derive the pivot numbers. It's nothing but, as I told you, pivot points are nothing but the average price of high, low, close, these 3. Apart from, why do we neglect this? I'll tell you. Okay, this is some formula. Okay, how they are calculating the average value of high, low, close. So it's nothing but high, low, close, average means there are 3, so by 3. This is the pivot point formula. So your mind thinks that whatever the price comes here, it starts feeling that this is the best price. Let's suppose one stock started at 1020 and high made 1050 and low made 890 or 980. closed at 1035. Okay, if you calculate the pivot value or pivot point value, which is nothing but these three average, so it's a combo of high, low, close, it's average 1021. See, by default, by looking at this number 1050, 1020, 980, 1035, our mind feels that okay, 1020, 1025 is okay, better price, I'll change it. See, let's suppose it opened at high 100, reached up to 115, okay, and low made 95, closed at 108. Now if you look at these prices, high made 115, low made 95, opened at 108, closed at 100 and 108, your mind may think, or our mind may think in a way that okay, 106 is a better price to buy. Okay, so if you buy at 106, or let's suppose this is the best value, then up to what level it can go high, up to what level it can come down. So in the standard pivots, they inculcated three more numbers, which is nothing but resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3. I'm talking about standard pivot points. Okay, why I am mentioning this again and again, there are in pivot points there are different kinds of pivots like ODs, Camarilla, or by using Fibonacci numbers. There are different kinds of pivots. I'm talking about standard pivots, which is by default there in your body. See, if you don't know, if you are not, let's suppose you did not go to school and you don't know about mathematics, trigonometry, or angle of banking, or angle of deviation, centripetal force, centrifugal, you don't know all those things, but still if you are riding a bike on ghat road or on hills, you try to bend your vehicle towards the center so that the vehicle will be balanced. Yes or no? If you are driving a two-wheeler, just try to remember, if you are driving a two-wheeler in a circular path, which is in a rotational circular rotations, like these kind of things, or when you are taking a turn like this big curve, automatically you try to bend this side. You don't know what is the angle of banking, you don't know what is centripetal force, you don't know what is the centrifugal force, we don't know all those, but still being a layman also we try to bend so that we can balance it. We don't know where is center of mass. This is there in your body, this is there in your mindset, this is there in your blood, in your genes. The same way these calculations are there in your mindset. This is by default. If you are fair enough, you are educated, you know something, you have some calculations, then if you are a racer, then you know how to control this. Say you may come like this, that's extra feature. So the same thing, pivot points are standard pivot points are by nature, and adding Fibonacci or Woody's or Camarilla kind of things, that is some extra advantage. I don't want to dig it deeper, make it simple, make it easy. So let's go with the standard pivot points. Okay, standard pivot point is nothing but the average of high low close. Then what is this resistance one? If the stock starts flying above, up to what level it can go, how you can decide it? It's simple, you multiply with 2, that means which is double of pivot point, minus, as you are calculating the higher value, right? So you remove the low value, and if you need the support, double of pivot point minus high. Sir, why do we need, see, before they come to the conclusion, they did all permutations and combinations, they worked on different formulas, different averages, different calculations, and according to the mindset, according to the most number of people, they could able to derive the numbers based on these principles. Now you don't try to dig it, why I should do high low close, why can't I do it to open, or why cannot I remove from this, why cannot I subtract the value of open or subtract the value of high. No, this is the best formula which we know as of now, as they did all the experiments right away, so you don't change it. Okay, and if you go to the chart and say pivot points, by all means they come by default, you don't need to do all these calculations also. For knowledge sake, I'm telling you this. Okay, then how the resistance 2 value can be derived? Resistance 2 value is nothing but resistance 1 pivot point plus resistance 1 minus support 1, and resistance 3 is nothing but pivot point plus resistance 2 minus support 2, and vice versa. Here pivot point plus support 1 minus resistance 1. Here pivot point plus support 2 minus resistance 2. As simple as that. Now if I calculate this, this is equal to 2 into pivot point, okay, minus low. Where is the low? 95. Perfect. So this is the one. Okay, now support 1, how it will be? It will be 2 into pivot point minus high. Perfect. Now resistance 2 is nothing but pivot point plus support 1 minus resistance 1. Now support 2 is equal to pivot point plus support 1 minus resistance. Perfect. I'll tell you how exactly these values will come. Okay, plus resistance 2 minus support 2. Now this is pivot point plus support 2 minus, don't try to bang your head for the formula, they come by default. Let's suppose I have taken, okay, what is this? Mahindra and Mahindra chart, right? Perfect. I taken a Mahindra and Mahindra chart. What are these values? Give me those 4 values. You can see here: open, high, low, close. Okay, what is the open value? 405. Open value is 405. Okay, what is the high? High is 407.9. 407.9. What is the low? Low is 380.7. 380.7. What is close? Close is 386.7. 386.7. Perfect. For the next day, these are the pivot values. The approximate. Okay, I will keep to one more point. Okay. So what your mind says, if Monday, if you can get Mahindra and Mahindra at 391, it is good to buy for the target of 402 and then 419 and then 446. If it goes below to 391, it is better to short. It is better to short for a target of 375, 364, 337, right? So what does that mean? What I am trying to do, pivot points will be having total 7 different kind of levels. One is pivot point level. About this, resistance 1, okay. One second. Resistance 2, so let's cross verify it and then I'll tell you how to use them. See, these are the total levels. Okay, this I name it as pivot point. This thick line, black color, this is support 1, this support 2, this support 3, and here resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3. First check it up whether our formula is correct or not. Okay, so okay, we need to check this, right? So next day we need to wait. So I'll do one thing, I'll change it to the previous day. Is nothing but open 387.5, 387.5, so that you can check it practically. 403.45, 403.45, so 385.1, 385.1, and 400.65. Okay, now these are the levels. So I'll show you in the chart. This is how the levels come: pivot point, and then higher 3 levels, lower 3 levels, downside 3 levels, upper side 3 levels. The pivot point, this is the pivot point. Higher side 3 levels, 407, 414, 433. Lower side, bottom side 3 levels, 389, 378, 359. Now how we can use this pivot point? Pivot points is the basic point at the standard point where we feel that this is the best price to buy or sell. Now your emotion says that, or our mindset says that, okay, this is the best price to buy for a target of this first, and if it goes to up, this is the second, and still if it goes to up, this is the third. It doesn't mean that it never says that you buy here, or you buy here, or you buy here. So many people say that, sir, pivot points are not working, they fail because they try to buy it here, or they try to buy it here. No, it never says that you buy here. It only says that buy at the pivot range here, so that it can move to the upward direction of resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3. Sir, what if it goes below to this? Okay, let's suppose stock started here and it started falling down. Then it says that sell here. If it goes below to that, sell here for a target of support 1. If it goes below to that, support 2. If it falls more below to that, then support 3. Okay, it never says that, no, it never says that buy here, or it never says that, okay, sell at support 1. It's going below to support 1, so sell it. No, it never says that. If you are already in position, continue it, trial your SL and continue it, but don't make a new short here. Try to understand the point. Don't make new short here, don't make new short here. Okay, or don't try to make new short here. No new trade. If you are already in trade, just continue that, that's it. At the same time, a resistance win doesn't mean that you need to short here. Resistance 2 doesn't mean that you need to short here. It doesn't mean that you need to short here. No, when you should short, only when it is going below to the pivot. So this is the best level where you can buy and where you can sell. You are not supposed to short from all these levels. People say that, sir, I shorted at R3. As you say that R3 is not good for buying, so I shorted here. The stock came little bit down and again it went up. Did I say like that? No. You are supposed to buy here and you are supposed to sell the same level, pivot point only. You are not supposed to sell at R3 or R2. If you are using that, that is different kind of system. Different kind of system. We'll explain you that. Trade from the resistance levels, trade from the support levels, those are all different stories. That's a different scenario. But as of now, if you are a pivot point lover, if you are a pivot point trader, your trade is based on pivot points, then it is only like this. You are supposed to buy when it is going or leaving the pivot point for the targets of resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3. This is your target 1 buy side, this is your target 2, and this is your target 3. Then what is your SL? Your SL is first support. That's it. And if you are shorting, then this is your target 1, this is your target 2, support 2 is target 2, support 3 is target 3. That's it. And in this case, your SL is this, resistance 1. And don't teach me that, okay, no, as it may go, as you said that this is the support level, so when it came and started reversing, we bought here with a resistance, with SL of this for the target of pivot point. No, that's not a good idea. That's not at all a good idea. Okay, now let's see this what happened on Mahindra and Mahindra next day. Okay, now how to add this? Go to studies, type pivot points, and there are different kind of things, as I told you, standard and Fibonacci and different kind of things. I don't want all these shades, the levels are enough, fair enough, so I don't want to get all these shades. If you want, you can keep this one also, lines or else shadings, right? Let's keep the shading to make it understand in a better way. Okay, now for intraday we are calculating, right? So I'll go for the 5 minutes chart. When compared to yesterday price, these are the values. Okay, now let's check it up. The black line is pivot point. See, when you're going to this in the settings, you can see that black is pivot, red is resistances, and green is supports. So in the chart, if you look at this is the pivot, the thick black line, resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3, support 1, support 2, support 3. Perfect. Now what did we okay, check the values. Let's see the values. What are the values we got? 396.4. 396.4 is a black line, as it is a pivot. We'll mark that 396.4. See, is it perfectly matching? And then the remaining higher side, 407.7, 414.8, 407.7. see, 414.8. see, there you can see the value right here, 414.8. and the third one is 433. Did you see that? 433.0. if I increase one more zero, it will come more approximate values, more accurate values. Sorry. Perfect, right? And the same way downside, 389.35, 389.35 we got, it's almost 9 and 378.4, 360.2, 378.4, 360, approximately, almost done, 30-40 paisa here and there. Okay, so this works. This is the principle what they are calculating. This is the formula how they are calculating the values. Okay, now what you need to do, forget about the formula, because formula doesn't make you money. We should know how to use this. Now what is our funda? Whenever it's coming below this pivot level, check this. Yes, there it has broken the pivot with a good volume. See this, with a good volume. Now is it the right time to short? No. Why? Because we don't get any reversal indication, right? Or we did not get any kind of shorting indication here. No. If you look at the chart like this, okay, it came to support level or pivot level, trying to hold it. No. Yes, there is a gravestone dosing or kind of shooting star. Now short here. You may ask me, sir, you said this we need to suppose to look at the look at above the uptrend. Yes, that is correct, but this is a kind of price rejection on the higher side. Yes or no? The price rejection is there from the higher side and it is going below to the pivot point. See, the candle closed below to the pivot point. That is the right place to short with an SL of this 398. So 2-point SL, 4-point target. So 392 should be your target. 392 should be your target, somewhere around 391, 392. See, now let's see. Coming down, try to go up, coming down, there it is. See, as the pivot points also, once it comes below to the pivot point, your target is first support. Now first support, it tried to take the support, but it could not survive. If you are a safe trader, it is better to book the profit here. If you are a risk trader, you can hold it with a trial SL of cost to cost or just below to this, so that you can lock some profits. Okay, and let's see. Let's suppose now we are trailing our SL to this level. Why do we need to trial this? because that is where the stock tried to take a reversal, but it could not take the reverse, it came down. Okay, yeah, it started falling down. Now it went more below to that, so we trial our SL to first support. Now let's see what happened. Oh, very close to our trial SL. No, 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 yeah, it started coming down, coming down, coming down. Oh, that's it, day closed. So according to your greed, we can book our target. This is for one day. Let's see on some other chart. Let's take any kind of stock. Let's see, Dr. Reddy. Okay, add pivot points. Go to study pivot points. Let's keep the shading so that it will be easy to understand. Okay. Now we forget about all those things. Okay. Let's check it up. What happened on this chart? There it started. There is your pivot. So you are not supposed to buy here. Now let's wait. Is it coming to your pivot? No, it started going high, going high, going high. It did not come to our pivot, so it's not valid. It's not valid. Dr. Reddy, we could not get the trade. See, if you are trading on one system, you should wait on that system till the time you get an opportunity. You should not jump. Okay, I'm waiting. I want to make a trade. I just want to make money. No, this is not the way. You should wait for the system. And next, let's see Bajaj Finance. Now, yes, perfect. Day started. There is the pivot point. There is the pivot point. It started going high. It's a kind of double bottom. Sorry, tweezer bottom. But Nifty is coming down. Okay, anyway, I did not tell you what is the entry exit, right? So let's suppose it is a tweezer bottom and we bought it here with an SL of this. See, this is our SL or this is our SL. Okay, and we bought here for the target of this. Now let's see whether it is matching to our risk reward or not first. Let's suppose if 2060 is our 2067 is our SL, then 30 points risk is there, the reward of 50 points only. It's not matching to the risk reward, but still let's see. Okay, it started going up. No, it could not go up. Came down, taking support. No, it came down, so it's giving a reversal indication. Okay, if you are clever enough, you can exit here, or else you can wait for your SL. Okay, let's see. See, it is giving an opportunity to exit here one more time, because Friday Nifty was in red, Nifty coming down, so we are going against to the trend, which is completely wrong, because we are on buy side, Nifty is in sell side. It is wrong. We should follow the trend. That's why there is a risk, so it is better to exit, or let's see. See, that is what SL hit. If we would have waited instead of initiating the wrong trade, no, we are going against to the trend, let's wait. Let's see now what happens. There it started coming down, so you can short it with an SL of this. Simple 10-point SL, small SL. 10-point SL. How you can say that only 10 point required, sir? See, there it is stopping so many times, and even here 1 2 3 4. So this is a good indication, or even little bit high. This one also is good. Okay, so okay, let's suppose we have taken this one, 10 points. Yes, 15 points SL, so 30 points target. 2097 minus 30, 2067, somewhere around here. Okay, this should be our target, but as per the pivot points, it has to reach to the first support level. So let's see. Started coming down. No, trying to catch up. Started falling down now. Coming down. Once it reached to these levels, it is better to trial your SL. So let's trial SL to this level. We locked some 7-8 points profit. Now let's see. Okay, Now it started going down, so let's shift our trial SL to the next level. Okay, right, to this level, to 2062, so which is nothing but our 1:2 risk reward. Now let's see. Wow, perfect. See, first support level, it hit the first support level. That's it. From pivot to first support, if you had shorted here at 2009 or 2100, it reached almost 2020, 80 points again. This is in Bajaj Finance. Now let's see one more example. Anything, Asian Paint. Asian Paints. Oh, Asian Paint news is there, so try to avoid it. News trades we don't do. Okay. Any other stock? Suppose HDFC Bank. Perfect. Okay. Now, yeah, started going down, so it's better we short here. There is a reversal indication, so we short here once it is close to 930 level with a 3-point SL. Okay, so our target should be 6 points, somewhere around 924, this level. Let's wait and see. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my god, it hit the SL. So this day we hit SL in HDFC Bank. After hitting SL, it came down. So this is based on our system, but according to pivot points, if we talk according to the pivot points, if you are shorting, what should be your SL? First resistance should be your SL. See, first resistance, it never touched first resistance, but it came closer to, even it did not close to first support also. So there it failed. It gave cost to cost exit, or even it hit the SL. That is okay, we don't try to convince we failed here. That is quite common, that's why we use stop loss. So there is no 100% success, there is no certainty in stock market. This is a game of probability. We can win 70% of the times by using pivot points also. Okay, now let's see another stock. This is the final for today. Okay, what should be the stocks? Let's say Hero Motor. Wow, beautiful. See, it broken the pivot. SL will be this. Happily first support given 2011 to 1970, 40 points, and SL is 10 points, 1:4 risk reward. Beautifully. See, this is what I say, we may hit SL, but SL is one time, and reward is now, as of now, 3 times or 2 times we have seen, and with a risk reward of 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, so huge rewards. Even if you 5 times you hit SL and 2 times you hit profit, that all loss will be covered. We need to follow strictly the rules. Okay, so this is how you can use the pivot points, and based on that you can trade, especially for intraday. Sorry, will it work only for intraday? No, it will work for positional also. Let's suppose on a day chart, see how beautiful it is coming. M&M pivot point, there is a reversal indication. Next day it started going up. If somebody bought at 347 with an SL of 328, 20 point SL for the target of 40 points, which is nothing but 387, there it is. The next 1 2 3 4 5 sessions or 4 sessions it hit the target. So for daily time frame also, positional also it works, intraday also it works on all the ways, and the possibility of winning is 70%. So there is a failure percentage also. There is no 100% success rate in stock market. Again and again I am telling you, so that it will be fed in your brains. Don't believe if anyone says that. Even if I say sometime, or by mistakenly, even if I say that okay, this is 100% sure, don't believe that. There is no 100% sure shot or only profit winning trades. No, that is not possible in stock market. There is only 70-80%, which is very good. 60% is itself a better thing, my dear. 70%, 80% is far better. Okay, so this is how you can use pivot points. Don't think about that, don't break your brain for these calculations. Just believe in this, understand this in a better way. You are supposed to buy at pivot point only and sell at pivot point only once you get the clear indication. And we are not supposed to go against to the trend. Let's suppose if Nifty is in green, we are supposed to go for buying only. If Nifty is in red, we are supposed to go for the sell only. And before initiate the trade, what we need to check? We need to check the trend of the stock, sector and Nifty market. Okay, this I will tell you when trading entry, exit and all comes. Okay, so there I will cover all those. Once you buy this, by default your SL will become the first support and target will become first resistance. Target 2 is the second resistance, target 3 is third resistance. You are not supposed to either buy here or sell here. You are supposed to buy or sell at pivot point only. And if you are going short, your SL will be first resistance and your targets will be first support, second support, third support. Safe traders, it is better to book at first level. Risk trader or aggressive traders can trail their SL by locking their profits. They can look for the wait for the next level of targets. Is it clear? With this I conclude about pivot points. Don't take pivot points as an indicator. Believe that it is your mindset. This is a pictorial representation of your brain, pictorial representation of trader emotions. Believe in that. Okay, that's good. And in next series, in next session, I'll cover Fibonacci numbers. Most probably today I'll try to make the Fibonacci numbers and release. So today you are going to have two sessions. One is about pivot points and the other one is about Fibonacci numbers. And today as Mother's Day, I'll give you some other quick 5-10 minutes video about how to trade and what kind of trades and about trading and emotions. Okay, right, perfect. Now this is all about pivot points. Thank you friends, see you in the next video.